This is the Flamma FC05 modulation pedal.
Is it a find or a fail?
Let's find out.
This is one of the best-selling effects pedals on Amazon. We're going to hear everything it does with this multi-selector switch. So Sean, why don't you give me a clean tone to start it off? So let's engage the pedal. This is the first one. This is on chorus. Flanger. Tremolo. Next up is phaser. That's a loose one.
Yeah, very.
Next up, we have vibrato. You say vibrato or vibrato?
I say vibrato. Vibey.
We'll see if we can change that to vibrato later on. Next up is rotary.
That's surprisingly good.
Next up is liquid. Next up is Ottawa. Stutter. I like how that's separate from the tremolo effect. Mm-hmm. You ready to ring?
I'm ready to ring.
Here we go, ring.
You got to make it work for you.
I got a feeling this next one's going to be my favorite.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What is it?
LowBit. So that's just a real quick rundown of all 11 sounds and what they sound like, but let's kind of tweak around with the knobs and see what we can get. Time to dig a little bit deeper into the top 11 modulation effects. Are you ready for this?
I am so ready for this.
What's number one for you?
Well, we have to go chorus.
Do we have to?
They think it's number one. We think it's number one. That's why we're checking it out first.
All right, let's hear it.
All right.
Sounds familiar?
That's the sound right there.
That's the sound. That's why you get a chorus pedal,
Exactly.
Huh? So we got 3 other mini knobs. This is just the main selector. Mm-hmm. So this is speed, and then depth, and then a control knob. So this is going to be a little bit of a different thing for every modulation.
Yeah, and I think on this one, it is a tone control.
Okay.
So we can get like a brighter sound or a darker sound.
Let's take you a little closer to something you might find home. That's home for you, right?
One of my first inspirations was Incubus.
Oh, sure.
And on their album Science, their guitar player, Mike Einziger, used a ring modulator on a very particular intro riff. And so when I heard that for the first time, it was like one of those life-changing moments as a kid. Like, what is this thing and how can I get that sound? And this is pretty much... So it kind of like is a synth thing more than it's a guitar thing. You can adjust it, like if we maybe turn back the depth, you can hear my original pitch, so you can use it as a layer. But for me, it was like that sound that just kind of transported me to a whole different idea of guitar playing. That's why I love it so much.
What's another one of your favorites on this one?
Well, for me, one of the classic modulation sounds is obviously tremolo because of Johnny Marr and the Smiths. But instead of the tremolo one, the stutter, that's that classic how soon is now sound. Let's adjust the speed, back the depth off a little bit.
There we go.
It's that classy choppy tremolo. Just put some more reverb on it, make it sound a little bigger. That's like happy zone for me right there.
That does sound pretty good.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
So what would you rank your top 3?
Definitely the chorus. The chorus in this is really very good. I'm enjoying the stutter. And then we were toying around with the vibrato, actually.
The what?
The vibrato.
The vibrato.
The vibrato.
Yes, there we go.
I think we were both really surprised with how it started out.
Sure.
I really like this particular vibrato. It's very simple. It doesn't get in the way too much. It does its thing, but it really does meld nicely with the guitar. I kind of like to refer to that as the Bigsby dip.
Okay, yeah.
So it gets you that kind of dip that you'd get from a Bigsby. It's not this ridiculous dive bomb. It's just that nice little waver that just makes chords a little interesting.
I think also when you back the speed off on this one, it has a cool like lo-fi type sound.
Yeah, let's mess around with that a little bit. I feel like I'm falling.
Very cool. It's like kind of like a Boards of Canada style almost. I don't know. I just feel like cool, like lo-fi instrumental vibes. From that
Yes,
one.
definitely.
Yeah, that might be my favorite one.
Oh,
Vibrato.
Wow, look at that. Well, since you seem to love that vibrato so much, why don't you pick up a guitar and show us what you like to do with vibrato?
I'd be delighted.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Yeah, so I like that control. That's the
Made it a little brighter.
yeah.
Do you like it on the brighter side? Or do you think darker would be the way you'd want to go?
Darker. I think a darker lo-fi
right.
vibrato.
All right.
Yeah, it's like a tone. It's like a mellowness.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
That's great. I love that. That's my favorite. For sure.
I actually really like the way that comes across. It works perfectly for those nice jazzy chords.
That's what I'm known for. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna remove this knob, and it's just gonna become my vibrato lo-fi pedal.
Yeah.
I think that's it. That's it for me. All right, Sean, $40 pedal, 11 different modulation effects in here. That works out to less than $4 per effect. Is this a find or a fail for you?
For me, this is a find. This is not the first Flamma pedal I've played. I own several, and I always feel like this brand delivers really high quality for not a whole lot of money. This has all the classic modulation effects, so this is a perfect first modulation pedal. If you're just getting your feet into the pedal world, this is a no-brainer for me.
All right, so that's a find.
Yeah, what do you think of it?
I also think it's a find.
Awesome.
Easy. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's $40. You get all this stuff. You get just cool, smooth effects. Also get weird.
And I'm assuming you'll just take the selector knob off.
That's exactly. I'm gonna pry it out.
All right.
The vibrato.
Oh,
is that what you meant? Yes,
Yes.
that's exactly how I'm gonna use this pedal. Why don't you let us know how you use this pedal in the comments? We read all the comments. Like, subscribe, check out other videos by the No Fear team, and we'll talk to you guys soon.